Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
João Neves. Oh, easy pickings there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Neymar is onto it in a flash. And here's Eto'o. He's on it, can he get away? Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Eto'o. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Vitinha.
There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Pelé. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. João Neves. And he cuts out the supply. Paris trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. So what can they make of this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Quality ball. And it's Neymar. Now he's got space here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good.
He's having a shot! Sensational from Eto'o!
Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to a close, and you can only applaud such a fabulous goal to separate these two teams. And from a player we should never really doubt.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Paris FC, number 17, Rooney. Coming on to replace him is...
Here we go again
number
then.
7, Del Piero.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Maldini. Great vision. He's in space and looking for options. No, again there's no way through. Argentina come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for the run.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's heaved it away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Pele. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
Oh no, what has happened here? Flashes it across.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Turns back here, probably the best option. That's an imaginative pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
It's Bale! Oh, that is rather wayward. Added time is...